Our reading for Maunday Thursday is from the Gospel according to St. John chapter 13, reading from verse 5. These verses, on the surface, are a dramatic and unforgettable lesson in humility. At first, Peter refuses to let Jesus wash his feet, but Jesus tells him that unless he accepts the washing, he will have no part with him. Peter then pleads for Jesus to wash not only his feet, but his hands and head. Jesus tells him his feet should be washed. In this sentence, there appears to be a reference to Christian baptism, and I quote, "Unless you pass through the gate of baptism, you have no part in the church," and I unquote. The point is this. In those days, it was the custom that before people went to a feast, they bathed themselves. When they arrived at the home of the host, they were clean, but all they needed to do was wash the grime from their feet, from the journey. It was a ceremony which preceded entry into the house where there were to be guests. In the early church, and still today, the way into church is by way of baptism. In the early days, it was grown men and women who came to be baptized because they were coming direct from paganism into the faith. Now, in many churches, people bring children too. In this passage, Jesus was drawing a picture of the washing, which is entry into the church, and telling people not to be proud, to submit to it. Amen, and may God add his blessing to this reading from his holy word.